Welcome to my sect of the universe. This is Jess from Capella Wellness, here to help you step into your truth and star into your power. For those of you who've never been here before, welcome. Thank you so very much for being here for the first time. For those of you who are returning, thank you so very much for coming back to watch another one of my videos. Somebody's nervous here. And to my Capella members, thank you so much for your love, your loyalty, and support. You mean the world to me. If you're interested in the Capella membership with exclusive content, check out the description box below. Click on that link or go to capellawellness.com. Excuse me. And click on the section that says Capella memberships. All right. There is a 7-day free trial for most of those memberships. All right, Scorpio, you are my last zodiac sign for the beginning of March. So let's see what you guys have for the beginning of the month. All right, we're going to look into that, what you need to be cognizant of for the beginning of March 2023, what you are out of alignment with for the beginning of the month, what guidance Holy Spirit has for you to best navigate these energies for the beginning of March to help you with your spiritual growth, because that is what this is about. After that, we're going to look into what needs healing, things that are going to help you with your healing, with whatever comes out here for the beginning of the month. All right, there will be an extended for this. The link to that is in the description box below. If you go to capellawellness.com, click on the category that says extended videos to check out your extended reading. All right, Scorpio, let's see what you need to be cognizant of for the beginning of March 2023. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadians, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. Woo! See how that came out like lightning? That guy is summoning lightning. I'm seeing like Final Fantasy with the Guardian Forces. Okay, Quetzalcoatl, one of them that I remember. Anyway, that's what I'm seeing with this for whatever reason. We have the Page of Wands. So remember to take what fits for you and leave what doesn't. Don't force everything, because sometimes I see comments where, well, I don't have that, so whatever. Okay, if that's not part of your story, if that's not what's going on, that's not what's going on. All right, so keep that in mind. And remember, when something resonates, it does not mean you are in alignment with it. Resonance is not a synonym of alignment. I'm getting that things are about to change for somebody. There is some exciting news coming in. Job offer, new career opportunity, being able to travel, whatever this is. But if you're not in alignment with it, if you're not in the vibrational energy to attract this, it won't be for you yet, okay? Because a lot of people talk about, oh, I'm claiming the reading, oh, it resonates. Yes, it could be pertaining to your situation. But with that, whatever it is that's coming in that you're hoping will happen, or whatever this reading is saying is going to happen, because the cards don't lie, if you're not in vibrational alignment with it, it won't be true for you at that point in time if the alignment isn't there, right? But there are some of you, for the beginning of March, there's some exciting news coming in. Somebody is going to come forward. They're going to take a chance and communicate with you. It could very well be a very passionate message, or someone's going to be full of energy and excitement and just like frivolity. I love that word, frivolity. Someone's just like getting eager and restless to do something new. They're getting ready to do something they've never done before, okay? Because they're taking a risk on this. And they're revving themselves up. They're saying, okay, I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. I've never done this before. I don't really feel fully ready, but I know I'm going to overcome any challenge that may come my way. I know I have the ability to do this. I have to find the courage and confidence with myself to just get this done. And for some of you, it's communication, all right? It's having this energy about them where it's getting them psyched up. It's kind of like in that Rocky movie, you know? Maybe they're going up and down the stairs in Philly or some shit like that. I don't know. Maybe somebody's going to the gym a lot and just psyching themselves up, getting their blood pumping type of thing because they're about to do something. This could be you, Scorpio. This could be you about, you know what? I'm going to take a chance on this. I've never done this job before. I've never moved to this city before. I've never gone to this place before. I've never had this career, whatever this is. I've never spoken my truth. I've never, you know, talked about what's really on my mind. Whatever this is for you, Scorpio, it could be you where you're telling yourself, I can do this. I can overcome any challenge. This is Spirit kind of giving you the nudge. It's like you have what it takes here, Scorpio, to do whatever this is. There's no need to hesitate. There's no need to overthink this. You have all the power in your hands. Look at how he's summoning that power into his hand here. It's like God's giving him the energy. He's giving him the courage, the confidence, the personal power to get this done. All right? It's the beginning of something new and exciting. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag, but don't get hung up on the signs here. It's more about the energy. Someone's really, or you, getting prepared to do something they've never done because the pages are new. It's kind of like taking baby steps. They're at the page level. They've done some learning here. They've done some growing. But they're going to move to the next level. They're going to grow even more when they actually go through with whatever this is. When they communicate with whatever this is. Again, it could be somebody around you or it could be you. I'm hearing this news, this new endeavor that you're about to embark on, this news you're about to receive is going to change your world forever. With great risk comes great reward, right? This could be actually the beginning stages for some of you or somebody around you. They don't really take risks. Somebody's very cautious. They overanalyze things, or they try to look at the logistics of everything instead of going with their gut and saying, you know what, that seems like it's for me. I don't know. I feel like I'm ready. It doesn't seem like I am, but let me see what I can do. Let me see where this takes me. Okay. But I cannot stress enough, Scorpio, I feel a lot of excitement with this. Something is about to change very quickly here. This is exciting energy. There's a powerhouse of energy. What I'm getting, because this is fire, this has to do with the spring equinox. This has to do with Saturn already being in Pisces and Pluto about to enter the sign of Aquarius on March 23rd. And I'm recording this, what is it? It's technically March 12th because it's past midnight for me. So, there's something about the beginning. The energy is gaining momentum with this Page of Wands. Something exciting is about to happen. It's about to start. It's going to put you in a very different place. Your life is going to be more exciting. This career that you're about to embark on, it's going to be some adventure here. It's going to be something that you love doing, that you're passionate about. But you're going to be utilizing more of your creative abilities here with this Page of Wands. You're going to be able to explore new avenues of ways to go about expressing your creative talents, something along those lines. For some of you, this is a career thing. Others of you, this is about you're about to get a lot more opportunities for you to take risks. Because for some of you, this is something new, that you're going to be doing something you've never done. And let me tell you this. When I left my career, when my guides told me to quit my 17, 18-year career as a systems engineer, to leave that world behind and to start this, I told God, when they told me to put in my 2 weeks, I'm not ready yet. My website's not done yet. This isn't done yet. I don't know. Do I have enough skill? Do I have enough to actually leave this job? God's like, you need to trust me. You may not feel like you're ready, but I know you are ready. God knows what you're capable of, Scorpio. And this is what you need to believe about yourself. God says, I know this is something new for you. You've never taken a big jump like this. You've never taken a huge risk like this. For me to leave that job. And things weren't completely finalized yet. I said, God, but wait, let me finish this. He said, nope. I need you to trust me. And I put in my 2 weeks. It was the biggest thing I've ever done. Aside from me moving from Florida to the mid-Atlantic to take on a job I had never had, I had no skill in, I had never been to Virginia, Maryland before in my life. And this is also involving travel for some of you. And God said, nope, now's the time to go. That was one of the biggest risks I ever took. When I left my career recently, the past, 3 years, 4 years, it was another huge risk. That one was probably the biggest one of all, compared to when I moved out of my comfort zone and the place that I grew up in to some place I had never been. But God knew I was ready. And I grew so much from like that page to like king, queen energy since I was up there. This is the same for some of you, where God's giving you that courage, that confidence, that fearlessness energy, where he's nudging you to really believe in yourself, that you have all the power to create the world that you want, to have the life that you want, if you just take that chance. And God rewards us greatly for doing things like that. But the energy is gaining momentum here. Some of you are going to be presented with a very exciting opportunity. You can't doubt your abilities with this, because it's going to take you to places that you never thought you could go. It's going to actually show you what your true potential is. And a lot of you are very creative here. You're about to do something that you're really passionate about, and it's like, okay, I'm going to take this leap of faith. I'm actually going to do this. I don't know what lies ahead, but I don't give a shit, because that doesn't matter. What matters is that I love what this is. I love what I'm doing. I'm passionate about this. I love to dabble into my creative talents here, or I want to go through with something that I've never done, because I'm feeling this energy here that I need to do it. I need to go for it. Because this Page of Wands knows that this is for him. That this is where he needs to be headed towards, whatever this is. The bottom of the deck is the Seven of Pentacles. There's a child here. This could literally be about children, because pages are also like, it could be a teenager, adolescent, children. Take it how it fits. But there's a much younger one here. And what did I say about that evolution, right? Growing up. Working towards the page. I love this child in this deck. It's just such a... What a cute little boy. Could be a girl. I think it's a boy, though. Look at the wonderment in his face. He's like... He's getting excited about something. He's looking up at these... There's coins up there, yeah. But... who's to say he's really looking at the coins? What is on the other side of this card? What's behind those coins? He's getting like, he loves what he sees. There's wonderment in this childlike energy. There is fascination with this. This is kind of like growing up into when you have that type of energy within you, like you're fascinated by something, you're mesmerized by something, you're like excited about something, you head towards that. It's kind of like this child is about to get up and go grab those pentacles. That could very well be about what you guys are about to do, following those creative endeavors here. An exciting opportunity to do something new with your life, to do something more exciting, to do something more creative. Because I always get for you guys, you're very, very talented with something creative here. You're very gifted with something. Okay? Something of the arts, something with drawing or painting or digital something or whatever it is. Design, okay? You have this imagination about you. You may have strong Pisces in your chart. You have this thing about you where you have these creative talents that most other people don't have. And ever since you were a child, you wanted to do whatever this is. Either you've already been presented the opportunity or God's about to give it to you. And you're like, I can do this. I've been wanting to do this my whole life. And it's ever since I was a little kid, probably. And now God's presenting you with this and giving you that nudge. You've got what it takes. I just need you to take the risk. And trust. And have faith. You put in a lot of hard work into something, into your personal growth, boosting your confidence, building up your courage, to where God's like, I need you to get to the page, and now I'm going to give you the opportunity. Now I need you to actually do something with it. It's like you've been being given advice. You've been investing your time, energy, money on yourself, on your personal growth. And you're growing, you're learning, evolving. You're going from this novice, from this like this child who doesn't really know much yet. But that curiosity, the curiosity that you have is like propelling you to move towards something that you know that it's for you. Let me see what this is. Again, the curiosity. Kids, they don't hesitate, right? They go to a pond and they see like a turtle down there. They may go into the water and grab the turtle, and the parents are like, what are you doing? Type of thing. You know what I mean? Right? We need to, and if you have children, allow the child to be curious. Allow them to explore. Allow them to go into those adventures and like, what is that over there? There's floating coins. Let me go see what that is. Adults would be like, there's floating coins. There's something wrong with this. Right? You know what I'm talking about. I'm not going over there. There's some trickery around here. I'm not going to go grab those coins. What if I get electrocuted? What if, right? It's like grabbing the coin and he gets electrocuted or something. Or God strikes him down, or you're being bamboozled by something. Kids aren't like that. It's that eagerness to learn. Eagerness to try something new. What is that? The fascination, the wonderment these children have. We can learn from kids, guys. We can learn from them. Look at how kids take risks. They don't hesitate on things. They just do it. Right? They just go for it. Sometimes I might get hurt. Sometimes I might fall into the pond or something. I don't know. But at least they try. At least they were like, oh, let me go see what this is. It's like this curiosity here that we're being encouraged to really tap more into, to see what else is there, what else we're capable of. Oh, let me go try that out. Oh, let me go do this. let me see what I can do. You grow, you learn, you evolve from that. Look at Thomas Edison, right? Benjamin Franklin, all these other scientists, Tesla, curious about the world, about electricity, about things. And they're like, let me go try this out. Let me go do something different. Let me go see what happens when I do this. Without that, there's no evolution. Without that, there's no growth. We don't expand as a society. We don't grow as a society. We don't become more intelligent in a sense. We don't know what else we can do with that energy, what else we can do with those new things that we are curious about. Holy eureka, I'm hearing. Look at what I just did. A lot of inventions, a lot of things that have been created by man were accidents, curiosities. A lot of you are being told or being guided to tap into that more, because some of you are going to create some very world-changing, innovative things. You're going to do things that other people have never done before. But you've got to take that chance. You got to start working towards that. Start dabbling with whatever this is and just continue to work towards that. And while you're doing that, you need to be patient, especially with your growth, especially with those things that you're about to embark on, these new things that you're about to do that you've never done. You're going to become more gifted, more skilled, even more gifted, even more skilled with this. Good things take time. And for those of you who've been working very hard on boosting your confidence levels, your courage, maybe you've been taking classes. There's something for somebody here, public speaking classes, especially if you're afraid of expressing yourself, or you, yeah, it could be literally taking classes, investing in something that helps you to take risks, risk management for somebody, right? Or just having the confidence to do things, you know? Like a Tony Robbins thing. Or I don't know, maybe you've been watching my stuff and it's been helping. Whatever it is. Some of you have been investing your time, money, and energy into things to help you to take risks, to boost your confidence, to have courage and doing these things you don't normally do. That investment will pay off, guys. That hard work that you put into whatever this is, it will pay off, because you're attracting new opportunities. You're attracting new energy into your life, which is going to be required in order for you to actually manifest those big things that you're trying to manifest. In order for you to have this space, the energy to attract what you're harvesting, what you are growing. This is also building more knowledge here, gaining more wisdom. Your rewards for your hard labor. So whatever this endeavor is, whatever it is that you're taking a chance on, especially if it's career or project or something, even starting a business, it's going to be very lucrative, because this is Seven of Pentacles. It's going to bring in a lot of money. For a few of you, you could very well become a millionaire or a billionaire with this idea, with this talent. Okay, with whatever it is that you're very curious about, that you're just going to go dabble in and try out. Because the Seven of Pentacles is a millionaire card, okay? There can even be somebody here, you're getting exciting news. Something is being offered to you here. It may involve travel. Um, they want you to do something for them. They want you to join them on a team. They want you to collaborate with them. They want you to do something new. Because they see that you're very good at that. They see your energy. They see the passion within you. They see how creative you are. They see how you're doing things differently from other people. And this exciting new endeavor, this job opportunity, whatever this is, this offer, it's coming in with a lot of money here. You've worked very hard on something and people are seeing this, or somebody's seeing this. This could be somebody who wants to invest in your business, invest in your projects, invest in your ideas. Invest in you. Because they see you keep taking risk after risk. You keep being curious. Let me see what else I can do. Oh my God, look, I just got this. I wasn't expecting to be here. I wasn't expecting to have this talent. I've been going through this recently, where I did something for somebody and it turned into something else that I can't talk about just yet. And I'm like, holy shit. I didn't know that I could do that. I didn't know that it was a big kind of a thing. I didn't know that people were going to ask this of me. You try it out. You do it. Let me see what I can do. And the next thing you know, wow, look what I built. Look what I did. And now people are going to be asking you for more of this. And there is somebody here who wants to, exciting news about investing in you, your company, your business, your projects, your whatever it is that you're doing, your talents. But it's coming with a lot of money. You've been very patient with what it is that you're building, with what it is that you're growing. You're persevering. You kept going. You were trusting that at some point God was going to change things around, and God is about to change something around pretty quickly. And there's another thing for the others of you where somebody's coming towards you with communication. Again, it could be this, somebody's going to tell you, hey, we want you to do this job. We want you to join our team. We want you to do this. Or it could even be somebody that you haven't talked to in a while. Somebody who's done a lot of growing up. Somebody who's done a lot of work on themselves. Their personal growth here. They've really changed quite a bit. A lot. There was a lot of inner child healing done too, because that child is in the Seven of Pentacles. What you've worked so hard on, Scorpio, is going to bring about some really fun, exciting adventure here. And somebody here is about to communicate with you about something. It could just very well be having the courage and confidence just to reach out to you. Because there's also strong sexual energy with this person that's propelling this person to come forward. They were taking their time with this to make sure that when they communicate with you, okay, that they don't go back to being cowardly, or they don't retract something, or they don't go back to being who they used to be. Like not following through with taking action on something. They know that this is it. That once they communicate with you, that there's no going back. And that's why this person mustering up the courage to talk to you. This is perseverance and determination. They've worked very hard on boosting this up for themselves, building this up, working hard, even communication skills for somebody. They worked very, very hard. And they're like, I need to put this hard work to use. It's like people, you guys are investing in things, you guys are working on something, getting a new skill or something like that. And now that you have worked towards this, now God's like, okay, now it's time for you to do something with this. It's now time to do something with this. But this is a really exciting time. And there is somebody here who is, they're determined. They're persevering. It's like, I gotta go communicate this. I have to say something. It's like that Justin Timberlake, Chris Stapleton song. Oh, I talked about Chris Stapleton in the Cancer reading. I love that dude. If by some weird, I don't know why I'm saying this, if by some weird chance Chris Stapleton comes across one of my videos with his name in it, thank you for your gift. I'm a huge fan of yours. I kind of started this year because your stuff's been popping up on my YouTube feed. I'm like, this guy is phenomenal. So maybe some of you need to listen to some Chris Stapleton songs. And the song that I said, Say Something by Chris Stapleton and Justin Timberlake. I remember hearing that guy the first time in that Justin Timberlake song. That might have been even a risk for that collaboration to happen with Justin and Chris, with the country singer, and Justin being where he was at the time, you know, putting him in the pop culture thing, pop music. But I thought it was a very great collaboration in my eyes. But anyway, maybe that song Say Something will help you if you are the one who's mustering up the courage to communicate with somebody. So now we're going to see what is going to be, what's out of alignment for you at the beginning of March 2023. Some of you are very gifted musicians, is what I'm hearing. I don't know why I'm getting this. Why I'm talking about Chris Stapleton. I don't know if he's a Scorpio. He's got Scorpio in his chart, but there are some Scorpios who are very musically gifted. And Pisces too. Like musical geniuses here. But anyway, somebody here is very musically gifted, or that you're very, very gifted in something. You've got to believe in yourself. You may not think so. If you're still doubting yourself, don't do that. What is out of alignment for Scorpio for the beginning of March? Try to sit up straight. 2023. Did somebody tell me to do that? Posture. Lilith. Power. Activism and vengeance. What did I say about the power here? Igniting your personal power. You've got the power within you. Being out of alignment, it's like, I don't believe in myself. I don't think I'm capable of doing that. I'm not ready. I'm a novice. I don't know enough. That keeps so many people back from achieving some incredible things, guys. Don't be one of them. Because you're ready. Lunar eclipse. Culmination, release, and illumination. Check to see where your Lilith is in your chart. That's the symbol. Go run your birth chart. Go see where Lilith is in your chart. That can give you a clue. It will tell you more detail what you're out of alignment with. And look to see where your lunar eclipses are. Okay? Culmination, release, and illumination. There is a culmination about something. Something's about to close out. Again, with that energy gaining momentum, something's about to start. It's going to be very big, but there's something about some of you are actually keeping yourselves from this because you're not believing in the power of yourself. Okay. And then here's Mars. Mars rules Aries. I was talking about the spring equinox, Aries season. Competition, action, and willpower. See? The drive, the ambition, the determination. This goes with this because this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, and Mars rules Aries. Going for it, getting revved up, like going into battle. I don't care if I die. I don't care if I fall. Whatever. I'm doing it. I'm gonna go do it. There's something about whatever this is, guys, with you, him, that curiosity of doing this thing, going after this opportunity. You're worried about the competition. It's like Five of Wands energy. Well, you've gotten this in your readings, Scorpio, before. Oh, but everybody does this. Everybody's doing this thing. Do not focus on the competition, because if you are watching me, you've got something about you that's going to beat the competition. You're going to be above the competition. Your competition is yourself. Don't be looking at other people's lanes. Don't be looking to your left and looking to your right. Well, everybody's doing all this stuff. You have something very unique to you nobody has. That is what I'm channeling to you. And this is not just talking to you. This is my higher realms talking to you because they know what they are talking about. I am the messenger here. Because if some other thing, a little birdie came around, if an actual bird started talking to you and told you, you'd be like, whoa, there's no way. Right? Those floating pentacles, that doesn't exist. Talking birds don't exist. Floating pentacles don't exist. It's like something's been speaking to you, Scorpio, and you're not really trusting in it. So for whatever reason I'm saying this message is coming through me to you because you're looking at a human being. But it's not my physical self who's telling you, it's my higher self who's telling you. So if you're worried about competition, why? Why are you going to let that hold yourself back from doing this? I'm hearing the world is saturated in this. Saturated with what? There's only one you, Scorpio. The world is not saturated in you. You are you. There's nobody else like you. Not every person on this planet does the exact same thing the exact same way. If people are doing that, they're copycats. They're not being their true selves. They're not going to come into millions of dollars. They're not going to have their heart's desires because they're not in alignment with their true selves. God doesn't, he frowns upon that. He's like, I made you into this and you want to be this? It's like a slap in the face to God. There's only one you. You end up being your own competition, Scorpio. You got to find that willpower within yourself to be above that. To not let that hold you back from doing whatever this is. We've got power and willpower here. It's fighting the good fight. Doing things that are different. Not letting whatever this is, the competition, the lack of courage and confidence in yourself to keep you from moving forward. Because you're ready for it. Bottom of the deck is opposition. Resistance, struggle, and polarity. Look to see what oppositions you have in your chart. Also look to see where Mars is. For some of you, there may be something where your Mars conjuncts Lilith, or you have Mars opposing Lilith, or something with the lunar eclipse that ties into your Lilith and your Mars. Look at your chart. This stuff is going to help you get to understand why you're out of alignment with this new beginning that's trying to come in. The struggle is real is what I'm hearing, right? You got to go through the struggle. You can't learn, grow, and evolve without the challenges, without the struggles here. Without the healthy competition, right? Because, you know, you see all these people doing things similar to you, and you're like, oh, well, where do I fit into this? How am I going to be successful? How is this going to work out? But when you put that aside and you're saying, well, what can I do differently? How can I really stand out amongst the competition? That is what you are being guided to do, to take a risk on, to do things differently, to really show the world what you're made of, to be yourself. When we're looking at the competition and we're starting to see people who are being successful in things, or, well, everybody's doing that, so let me do the same thing. You need to look at that and see how you can go about doing it differently, the way your true Scorpio would do it. Don't follow the masses. Don't do what everybody else is doing. You won't realize your true potential when you do that. And you're not starting these things because all these other people are doing it. I already said for some of you, whatever this is, it could very well be lucrative if you're in alignment, if you take the risks, if you push forward, and you get curious as to dabbling with what types of creative talents you have. They want me to look at the Lilith card in here. Oops. Lilith. Oh, candle went out. Lilith is an asteroid. So, Lilith embodies your dark side, representing your shadow emotions like anger and boundaries. Lilith embraces your inner authority and sense of justice. Sexuality is expressed here, especially those parts of yourself you choose to show only behind closed doors. Lilith walks a fine line between empowering and exposing you, depending on how well you own your vulnerabilities. Look to Lilith to explore the parts of you holding on to buried emotions like grief, and how these emotions can propel you into taking aligned action, even if you are misunderstood. That hit somebody. Mars activates drive, ambition, and competition, providing the zeal to face challenges head on. Mars's power can be productive or destructive. Use it well. Don't go all blazing into something and being all me. Being high horse, that's shadow of Mars. It's got to be done now. It's got to be done my way. Watch that energy. Okay. And again, there's something about the shadow side of Mars with that competition. You could outdo your own self, or be too impulsive or too brash, too overly blunt, too competitive, where you want to run people over because of an ego issue. Careful with that. I'm hearing stroking the ego. All right, let's see what guidance we have for you on how to best navigate these energies for the beginning of March 2023. Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiades. don't go into the fire. See, fire energy, Mars, Page of Wands. Portal, change, gateway, and new beginnings. There's the new beginnings with the Page of Wands, guys. Bottom of the deck, 3, the Fawn. Beginnings, willingness, and opportunities again. I'm telling you, whatever this beginning is for you, it's exciting. You're moving into a new, traversing through that gateway, just going through that, putting your foot in the door, just getting it done, seeing what's on the other side, or going on that adventure to see what this brings, or to see what true potentials you have. But you have to have the willingness to do it. It's not just going to come to you, plop on your lap. You got to take the risk and you got to take action. You got to go for it. Willingness, willpower, personal power, you name it. Let's look at the 26 card here. Now is the time to step through the portal because you are ready, even though you think you're not. You've done the work, you've set up the foundations. Now is time to harvest what you've planted. Reaping the harvest because you put in the hard work. Stepping through the portal, your life will be forever changed for the better. Did I not say your worlds are gonna change when you go through with this? Portals do not appear for everyone, so know that your efforts have not gone unnoticed. Sometimes we have given our all and start to lose the energy to get to the finish line. Well, you have made it. This is the finish line, but also the start of the next path. This is exciting. You see? Look, it says it right there, guys. This is exciting. I told you. The page wants to fall over on my altar here. Finally, a new beginning is here. It is time to give yourself a pat on the back for all the work you have done to bring you to this junction. Everything is in alignment, and all you need to do is step through the portal to embrace what is waiting for you on the other side. Once you have stepped through the portal, there is no going back to the old. It is gone and no longer needed. This also shows that you are ready to let go of what no longer serves you. That's all about you, Scorpio. Letting go of what doesn't serve you. Embracing the new also means deciding what you now need for your future. What does this new phase of your life look like, and what space have you created to let in the new? Such a high vibrational card, and one full of wonderful new possibilities coming your way. You're probably getting hung up, as I said, everything is in alignment. The new portal, these new beginnings, will be for those who are in alignment. Some of you, and again, I said, this could have been what you were not in alignment with. But some of you, this is causing you to be out of alignment with the new beginnings. And I talked about that at the beginning of the reading. It is resonating with you, but are you in alignment with this change, with this new beginning, with this exciting new thing coming? With reaping what you've sown? Did you take the risks? Did you go out there and do that thing? Did you put your foot through the door? Once you have stepped through the portal, there is no going back to the old. Can't go backwards after you do this. Some of you, you haven't stepped through the portal yet. Others of you have. You looked at yourself and said, I don't know if I can do this, but I'm going to go try it anyway. Let me see what I can do. Again, the curiosity. That gateway will open up if when it opens up, you have to go through it to experience these new beginnings and new opportunities. And for those of you who've done this, you worked very hard. And when I talked about taking that risk about moving from here to Maryland, well, I started in Virginia first and then moved to Maryland a year after that. And all the other risks I took, especially leaving my career and everything else after that, it became easier for me. The portal was open. The opportunity was presented to me by God. And I said, okay, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I don't feel like I'm ready, but I'm going to do it. Let me just get through these steps. And then it got easier to where everything that jumped at me, oh, okay, I'm going to do it. I don't have everything laid out. I don't have the full plan. I'm going to just do it like Nike. And the more you take these risks, the easier it will get for you to just look at that risk and not even think twice about it, and you step through the portal every time it's presented to you. And some of you have been doing this, and now things are changing for the better. Fawn was the first, oh, hold on. The Triskel symbol in the circle is believed to represent the important energies forever in motion, progress, and completion. Everything in a never-ending cycle of flow into one another where there is no start or finish. It just is. Fawn represents the welcome of new beginnings, a new way of thinking, a new way of being, and a new way of seeing life. Many worlds coexist within our own, and many beings reside there waiting to help us if we ask. We must allow ourselves to welcome new opportunities and keep our minds open to new things, even if it pushes the boundaries of our logical left brain thinking. We must learn to apply this way of truly seeing when approaching anything new for us to fully allow growth on any level, whether that be emotional, spiritual, or mental. Entering into anything new can be overwhelming, stressful, even traumatic. However, the more we learn to understand things from a different viewpoint, or even just to allow without understanding at all, the more we allow the change to happen. Change can happen whether we like it or not, but it always has the same outcome. It shifts us to a different place where we have the opportunities to learn and grow. We cannot control what happens to us, but we can control our reaction to it. We either embrace it and accept it fully, or we resist. The decision is always yours. But know this, even when you do not know what is on the other side, there is always a possibility of it being a positive experience. So don't doubt your capabilities of navigating your way through that portal. Be willing to accept change and new ways of being, learning, and accepting. This is where the biggest opportunities are hidden. Again, with great risk comes great reward, and for those who take those risks, a whole bunch of opportunities start coming to you without even you thinking about them. And when you just go do those things, even when you're not ready, even when you don't understand what the hell you're doing, watch what happens. And things will start falling into place. It's kind of like an Indiana Jones. I think it is... It's not the Temple of Doom. It's the, oh my God, what is it? It's the one where he's going for the Holy Grail. I went blank, but some of you know what it is. Remember when Indy's about to traverse over that huge, like, it's like a canyon, but I can't get the right word. It's like a big gap for something. Great Divide or something. You know what it is. And he has to cross it. But there's no bridge. There's no nothing to get across. And there was that riddle, whatever it is, about having faith, right? He had to just take the step. And what happened? One step appeared for him, like a stepping stone for him to step on. He did it again and again and again, and the pathway was created for him. That's God telling you, I have the stepping stone. That's the energy, the Page of Wands. You just take the risk. You take the leap of faith. Just put your foot through the portal, even when you can't see it. What's on the other side of that portal? Watch what happens. Watch how I give you the next stepping stone. And Indy was able to go across to get to that Cave of Wonders. I know that's not the movie, it's Aladdin, but you get what I'm saying. To get to where the chalices were. Courage, confidence, faith. You have to be willing to cross the Great Divide. You have to be willing to take those steps, to have the courage to do those things that you've been so afraid to do. So now let's look into, this is a great card for those of you who've already been doing this. Wow. It is exciting for you. And I'm getting that something with the spring equinox, the new moon in Aries, because Mars is there and Page of Wands is here, and Pluto going to Aquarius, there's going to be a huge shift there. And Aries is the beginning of the new cycle in the zodiac. That's really when the new year is. Aries is all about new beginnings. It's the number one. It's the first sign in the zodiac. Things are blossoming. Things are blooming. Things are changing drastically. So for those of you who've been really putting in the hard work, you've been taking those risks, you've been just like, okay, I'll just do it. Let's see what happens. God's blessing you with something big. And with Pluto going to Aquarius, I'm also hearing something about, some of you may have Pluto in Scorpio. Just remember to keep taking those risks. But you've got to do things that are true to you. You have to be your true self. And another candle went out. Do not look at the competition. Do what Scorpio is best at, and that's being Scorpio, whatever that means for you. What does Scorpio need to heal for the beginning of March? Holy Spirit, Archangels, Galactic Families, Pleiadian, Sirians, please and thank you. Thank you for your wisdom, your guidance, your support, and your clarity. See, because there are, again, as I said, some of you are still not in alignment yet, but you can get there when you go through the alignment portion of this reading. There's a smaller group. You are already in alignment. You've overcome these struggles and the resistance to change and all these other things that were in your chart that you had to learn from. You grew from this. We have the black spruce, restores energy and builds confidence. Again, essential oils for a diffuser, a lotion, a body oil that you can use that has this scent in it that will help with building confidence. Again, confidence things for some of you. Coriander heightens happiness and creativity. We talked about the creativity with the Page of Wands. All right. This is used in cooking. You can take a coriander pill because there's the pill icon in here. There's also, again, body lotion, body oil, something, maybe even a candle. Using essential oils in a diffuser with coriander in it. Grapefruit, ooh, this is invigorating. Uplifts and detoxifies. Use it in your cooking too. Maybe put grapefruit and coriander with meat or something or chicken in your cooking. I don't know. Make something up, guys. You guys are creative. Be creative. Again, essential oils, diffuser. eating grapefruit as part of your diet, the lotions, the body scrubs, whatever this is. Cardamom clarifies and uplifts the spirit. There's upliftment here, getting excited, like raising your energy. Woo! Like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Cooking, essential oils and diffuser, you know the drill. Vetiver comforts fears and restores spirits. Again, essential oils, lotion, massage with vetiver scent or essential oil or something like that, candle. Copaiba. I never heard of this before. Bridges body and mind. Can help with your healing. To help you get into alignment too with everything that this is, you need some healing on. And birch builds strength and courage. I've seen a lot of birch in a lot of men's shower gels and things. I know because my son has one. There's the strength and courage, the determination, the energy of the page once again. Bottom of the deck is cinnamon, protects and regulates. Use it in your tea. Cinnamon chai rooibos would be perfect for you, from what I know. Again, the essential oil. Eating cinnamon. Putting more cinnamon in your foods, your cooking. Whatever this is. So, because I always read from the book, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The most divine number there is, and you have a 7 down here. 7 may be significant for you. There's a 7, 7 here. There's something about 7 years, patience, because this is patience too. Be patient as you're going about this new thing, right? Or you have had the patience. You've sown your seeds. You've done your growing, whatever it is. And now it's time to reap the harvest. But there is something about 7 years that could be significant to you. Black spruce. I'm going through my alphabet. All right. Spruce helps alleviate fatigue in a healthy, non-stimulating way due to its ability to simultaneously calm the nervous system and ease stress. It has expectorant effects as well, making it an excellent choice for treating asthma, bronchitis, or cough due to lung congestion. Black spruce essential oil contains a few different compounds known as monoterpenes that boost energy, improve the health of the nervous system, and aid the adrenals. Spruce essential oil can boost self-confidence and self-acceptance and alleviate feelings of indecisiveness or feeling as though one is unable to make a difference. It is believed to connect people to their potential, to encourage forgiveness, to stop limiting beliefs from holding them back, and to confidently put themselves into the world to fully express their potential. Can't make it up, guys. You can't make it up. Coriander. I started putting cilantro into my omelets because I think Gemini got cilantro and I'm Gemini sun. Boy, has that changed things. Just by me. And I usually cook cilantro, but usually when I do Mexican food, but now I'm putting it in my omelets because my aunt had asked me if I put cilantro in my omelets. I said, no, I don't. And then the cilantro card came out. I said, oh, I'm going to start doing that. It does have a different effect on my breakfast. All right, so this helps to alleviate feelings of apprehension and increases communication with others. In addition to arousing passions, it is believed to boost feelings of security and peace. Usually, coriander seed oil is ideally suited, therefore, to complex, creative individuals who find it difficult to cope with predictability and routine. Oh, that is very interesting. It can also have a mildly euphoric effect on somebody's mood. It may be useful for depression and other mood disorders. Okay? Egyptians believed that coriander held the secret to happiness. Interesting. See, this stuff has been used for a long time, but as we evolve, we've forgotten what actually helps the human collective. Human collective, you know what I mean? What actually helps the collective. So, grapefruit, of course, uplifts, revitalizes. It boosts both physical energy levels and moods, making it an excellent choice for those suffering from depression. Grapefruit is believed to help people who have high expectations and those who often feel let down by others or by life and may be prone to anger, blame, or self-criticism. It is also beneficial for those who suffer feelings of guilt or who feel criticized or shamed, especially if they are prone to overindulging in food or alcohol in an effort to find comfort. Grapefruit essential oil can help alleviate heavy moods, promoting a lightness of spirit that leaves a person feeling revitalized. It also helps with kidney toxicity. That stood out to me pretty loudly. That's for somebody. Remember, I'm not a medical doctor, but we know that in ancient times, civilizations used a lot of this stuff. We're getting away from that. We're trying to get back to these things. This boosts energy and refreshes and invigorates the body. It is a powerful remedy that can open the airways, making it particularly useful for respiratory disorders, including asthma, bronchitis, chronic obstructive pulmonary disorder, COPD, and others. It's believed to stimulate wisdom. It uplifts the spirit, calms the nerves, and helps clarify thinking, especially if you are feeling confused, muddled, or a lack of understanding, or avoiding something because you are unsure about what is needed to improve a situation or circumstance. Considered an aphrodisiac, cardamom is frequently found in love potions from various traditions throughout history. It can clarify matters of love and sensuality while opening our hearts to self-love and love of others. It is also believed to help alleviate one's fear of commitment. Cardamom can alleviate self-centeredness and increase charitability. It also helps release worries, fears, and burdens, enabling us to let go of mental stress, self-pity, and apathy, and to avoid burnout. A lot of healing, Scorpio, but that's okay. It's all part of the process. Vetiver, the oil of tranquility, is known for its calming properties. It's an excellent sleep aid and relaxant that is also beneficial for stress, again, and anxiety. Although it is a natural relaxant, it stimulates blood circulation. Because it balances the production of sebum, it helps with both dry and oily skin as well as many other skin conditions. Vetiver essential oil is uplifting, relaxing, and comforting. It is thought to address deep-seated fears and tensions and is valuable for those who feel like they are experiencing a dark night of the soul. It helps us remain calm in the face of adversity and encourages our rebirth during times of crisis. Whether we are physically or mentally exhausted, vetiver helps us relax and restore ourselves, reconnecting us with the truth in our spirit. Copaiba bridges the body and mind. Oh, it's pronounced Copaiba. Okay, I got it right now. Cool. I've never heard of this before. So it's in the Amazon rainforest? Now that's awesome. Traditional spiritual and physical healers of the region have used the resin from the copaiba tree as a pain reliever, a topical anti-inflammatory agent for a wide variety of skin disorders, a gargle for sore throats and tonsillitis, and a treatment for incontinence, urinary tract disorders, stomach ulcers, syphilis, tetanus, bronchitis, herpes, tuberculosis, and more. It is one of the most powerful natural analgesic and anti-inflammatory substances available because of its high concentrations of a natural compound known as beta-glucan. caryophyllene, which has potent anti-inflammatory, anti-pain properties. It can be applied undiluted to painful areas. A few drops of a product suitable for internal use can be taken every few hours, up to 20 drops per day, to help ease pain. This has been called a bridge between body and mind due to its ability to help both our physical and mental capacities and to comfort our physical, emotional, and spiritual selves. It may help you become more focused and directed in your approach to life. Note that some companies may cut down the copaiba trees to extract the oil, thereby potentially destroying the delicate ecosystem of the rainforest. Choose a product from a company that instead taps the resin from the trees and also avoids over tapping. Okay? Not cutting down the trees, they're getting it from the resin. Now there's birch here. This is interesting. The Celts believed that those born between December 24th and January 20th were born under the spirit of the birch tree, and that the tree could protect anyone against evil spirits and psychic attacks. It's linked to the Lady of the Woods for its beauty and elegance. The trees were symbols of renewal, rebirth, and inception. In Wales, birch is considered the tree of love and is used to make love tokens. The Druids, an ancient people of Britain and France, whose lives and spiritual beliefs were closely linked to nature, called this the Lady of the Woods. Birch essential oil has potent medicinal qualities. It is a powerful healer of painful joints and connective tissues as well as bones, helping to rebuild these bodily parts while also alleviating pain in these areas. In the same way that birch essential oil can help rebuild the physical body, it can help rebuild courage and strengthen the psyche. It is said to support those who are weak-willed or too flexible. And we have willpower here, remember? Who don't have the strength to stay committed to their own needs or beliefs. It can also address feelings of fear, alienation, or being unsupported, as well as transform cowardice into courage. Do not use internally or for cooking. Avoid use during pregnancy. Do not use if you suffer from epilepsy. They had me read that. I don't read that usually. Remember, I am not a doctor. I am not a physician. This is guidance. Use it at your own discretion. I think we know things like cinnamon and grapefruit. It's not harmful unless your doctor is telling you that you can't eat that stuff, all right? That's totally different. Cinnamon can help lower blood sugar, cholesterol, and triglyceride levels. It helps overcome jealousy, sexual repression, and fearfulness, replacing these emotions with love and respect for oneself and others. It is also thought to help those who are healing from sexual abuse because it can alleviate feelings of denial while increasing open-mindedness and receptivity. Do not use for topical use because it can cause skin irritation. Alright? Okay. So, I forgot to mention the extended, which I'm going to do now. That's going to entail what's blocking you for the beginning of the month of March. Okay? That'll help tie into what else you need to work on. It's blocking your state of flow, your abundance flow. But it could be blocking your connection, whatever this is. Blocks are important to understand so that you can obliterate them to increase that flow, to help you to be in alignment with what it is that you're wanting to call in. After that, we're going to look into what's going on with your love situation for the beginning of March. We'll also pull a charm from my big bag of charms here, my lucky charms. Magically delicious. I should have gotten a box today. I should go get a box of Lucky Charms tomorrow. It is March after all. And after we check, we see, we pull a charm. It could be a symbol, very significant to you, synchronicity. I'm going to channel what the charm is telling me to give you additional guidance and insight into your love situation, your things you have to overcome, your blocks, whatever. And after that, I'm going to use my Divine Masculine Unspoken Words deck that I created. It's my first deck ever. My creativity was seeped into this. Because I designed the back of the cards, which was amazing to do. And I was like, wow, I did that. But anyway, I'm going to use this deck in the extended to see what your inner masculine wants to tell you, what your masculine wants to share with you. It will give you insight into better understanding your counterpart, better understanding your inner masculine, okay? Maybe telling you some truths about what is being blocked with your masculine energy or something like that. But this is more powerful to use when you're looking at it from a perspective of better understanding your inner masculine and better understanding your person, okay, where they're coming from. This is not just to say how they feel about you, right? It's unspoken words, but this is all like unspoken, truths here about what you need to be cognizant of as well in your connection, in your own self. So I'm going to pull this deck out. I'm going to use this in the extended to see what other guidance we get from this. If you're interested in purchasing this deck to have your own copy, I have links to where you can purchase them in the description box below. There are some in stock on my shop at capellawellness.com. Look for the shop and the heading, or go to capellawellness.com/shop, or you can go to my Etsy store. The link to my Etsy store is in the description box below. You can look up the title of this, but you have to spell out the whole title if you don't use the link if you go on Etsy. But there are some in stock for this deck in my Etsy shop and my shop on Capella Wellness, okay? So the link to the extended is in the description box below. Or if you go to capellawellness.com, click on the Capella memberships, okay? I'm sorry, the extended videos, and you will see the extended reading for Scorpio for March 2023. If you are interested in getting additional guidance, daily guidance videos, healing meditation videos, monthly videos on what needs to be healed for the month, what's blocking you for the month, and how to obliterate the block. Depending on other tiers, you can look into what your dynamic in the connection with your person is for the month, what your situation looks like for your connection, how your person's feeling about you for that month in your connection, a whole bunch of other perks, members only live readings, other things that may surprise you with. I do birthday perks. I have to ask if anybody has a birthday in March now. I do give special gifts or special perks for those who have a certain birthday in a certain month, and a bunch of other things. Different tiers have different benefits. Most of the tiers have a 7-day free trial. You can try it out. If it works for you, great. If it doesn't, that's great too. It won't hurt me. It won't, because my stuff is not going to work for everybody. So if you're interested in that, or if you have questions about my memberships, please let me know. My email's in the description box below. When you become a paid member, or even if you sign up to be a free member, to kind of see what is in there, what you can access there, because not everything is accessible to free members on my mobile app. If you download the free mobile app and check things out and you become a paid Capella member, you will have access to all of the exclusive content from the mobile app. It's at the tips of your fingers. If you go on the mobile site, you can still access my exclusive content on capellawellness.com if you're in a web browser. I'm sorry. I meant to say web browser. So you can access all of that stuff in one place. Okay, it's kind of like Patreon, but you get to go on an app, or it's off of that Patreon website because I had my own web space, so I decided to build it on my web space because I pay for it. Do you have any questions? Again, let me know. There's tarot packages where you save money if you want to book more than one reading. I have coaching packages too. If you're interested in monthly coaching, with the coaching you can do a live reading, or we can talk about stuff, or you can do both. There's a whole bunch of options, and of course there's my Capella service suite with the different types of personal readings that I offer, to include the twin flame counterpart readings. All right, so again, I hope this helped you, Scorpio. I'll see you in the extended in a few minutes, but for those of you who are not joining me there, thank you so very much for watching this video, for subscribing to this channel if you haven't already, and for illuminating the thumbs up button. I would greatly appreciate it. I wish you the best today. Always, I send you so much love, and I hope I illuminated your well-being today. Again, this is Jess from Capella Wellness, starring out.